Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Prosperous Divas Creating Love to Build Wealth seminar. Now, this is a four-part series, and this is session one. And I am Ronnie B., and I'm with the Prosperous Divas. And our first session, number one, tonight is attracting wealth with velocity, ease, and peace of mind. And we call this the love basics. That's right, the love basics. And before we kick off the seminar, we want to get you in the mood. You need some loving mood. So we're going to do that for you. Give me 1 second, and let's get into the loving mood.
And Dr. Love.
He's got the potion and the motion. When I'm feeling low, when my love starts to flow, he's got the power every hour. He's the reason why my face is all aglow. Just one Miss Liz is like taking vitamin C. Oh, you can't imagine what a doctor does to me. Doctor Love, he can cure my every pain. He can make you well again. Doctor Love, he ain't got no competition. Only he fights competition. Doctor Love, Doctor Love, ooh, Doctor Love. I needed a major operation. Never thought that I'd survive from a broken heart. He took me in as a patient. You better believe he knew where to start. There's no need for me to eat an apple every day. Oh, he's all I ever need. Taking his pain away. Taking his pain away. Doctor Love, he can cure my every pain. He can make me well again. Doctor Love, he ain't got no competition. Only he fights competition. Doctor Love, Doctor Love, ooh, Doctor Love. He can cure my every pain. He can make me well again. Doctor Love, he ain't got no competition. Only he fights competition. Doctor Love, he don't need no one beside. Cause he operates at night. Doctor Love, what he does, he keeps it well. What he does, I'm never there. Doctor Love, Doctor Love, ooh, Doctor Love, Doctor Love.
Now, Dr. Love for First Choice.
All right. I hope that got you in the mood because we're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to look at love, prosperity, and how that all works together and how that can be a huge access to creating wealth and to attracting wealth. Now, we have 4 segments that we're going to be looking at this evening. Using love to create conversations for attracting money and opportunity. Creating loving conversations for action. Manifesting love, the magnet for wealth. And managing those conversations for love and wealth. You got to manage those conversations. And now, we're going to dive right into using love to create conversations for attracting money and opportunity. What if you can build wealth by being loving and having conversations for love? Think about it for a minute. how much easier and peaceful would it be for you if your abundance, wealth, prosperity was a natural result of your ability to love? Like it didn't have to be hard, stressful. You didn't have to jump through hoops and, and work yourself to death. Your just natural love would allow abundance, wealth, and prosperity to manifest. Now, the purpose of this 4-part seminar is to explore the possibility of love and access to wealth and riches. Now, there are those of you listening tonight who will hear the exercises and conversations, listening for agreement or disagreement with what you already know. Now, that is not a powerful way to actually participate. And we want to set that up because I've talked this over with the Prosperous Divas, and we've met on it. There's so many people who they participate in the workshops, the seminars. They look at the videos, and they're nodding their head, yeah, that's good. I can get that. And then they don't go and do the work. Or they pay good money to be in the seminar, be in the workshop, and they don't do the exercises. Now you go, now that's silly. And it is. They don't do the exercises. They'll listen and okay and kind of have, and you want to look at that because that's how you do life. You're either full measure or you're shorting yourself, putting a little bit in, a little bit there, just enough. And I dare say for a lot of you, that's how your prosperity is going. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Well, your prosperity, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And that doesn't mean that you don't have like a great job, having great income, but prosperity encompasses a lot of areas. Your wealth, your health, well-being, your relationships. How's some of those going? So you want to look at that. Before we dig any deeper, we do have a special message from one of our divas. We have Diva Shani, and Diva Shani has something special for you before we get any deeper. Let's just check this out.
Being rich. Being rich is not about how much money you get. It's about how much meaning you give. You don't need a lot of stuff to be rich. In fact, the less you need, the richer you are. Being genuinely joyful, and you are as rich as anyone could ever be. See the real beauty in even the smallest things. And every day, every situation becomes an unending source of richness. Being rich is being able to lovingly give of yourself. And that depends not on the size of your bank account, but your simple choice to do so. When it comes to being rich, what's on the inside is vastly more important than what's on the outside. Being rich is feeling rich, and you can do that in any circumstance. Being rich is fully appreciating and expressing the immense value of your life has in every moment. Being rich is how you can be right now and always. I am Shani the Poet, the original Sunshine Princess of Poetry. You've been listening to Diva Thoughts. Visit us at prosperousdivas.com, and you can check me out at shanithepoet.com.
All right, snap, toe tap, a little message from Shani the Poet, Diva Shani. Now, we are going to just, as I said, we're going to jump right into it. So, all right, I hope you're nice and comfortable. But the first thing that we really have to do for this whole series stuff, to have an impact is to actually have an exercise to presence love. Now, we're going to do a little exercise to presence love, and uplift your energy. Now, you'll be able to use this exercise daily to reinvigorate and revitalize your energy and focus. Now, first off, I want you to stand up and simply stretch. That's right. If you're sitting down, stand up, start stretching, stretch those fingers, wiggle those hands, stretch your back, stretch your muscles, stretch your legs. Just go ahead, just stretch for a moment and just feel, your muscles releasing the tension. Just stretch. So I'm going to give you a few seconds here to just stretch, and see how good it feels. Oh, that muscle in the back that needs, just stretch. Now, okay, I want you to sit down and make yourself comfortable and remove anything that you have on your lap. I want you to be nice, comfortable. Just sit back down. Now, we're going to do an exercise, and in this exercise, I'm going to need you to close your eyes, and you don't have to worry. Nobody's going to do anything, mainly because you're in your own environment. So you don't have to worry about that. Now, if you're at home and you got children and other people, you may want to do this exercise in a nice room where you have some quiet space and not going to be disturbed. So get yourself situated, but I want you to get comfortable, be in a nice place where you're not getting distracted, where you can be with the exercise. Now, okay, you should have everything off, and like I said, just relax, be in a nice, comfortable, and notice how the chair you're sitting in or couch, how it's forming to your body. Just notice that. Now, okay, we're going to start the exercise. Now, I want you to close your eyes and listen to my voice. Follow the instructions. Okay? Just close your eyes. Now, I want you to notice your breathing. Simply notice your breathing. Just notice your breathing. I want you to get present to the rhythm of your breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Just simply allow yourself to be present to your breathing and the rhythm of the breathing. Now keep your eyes closed. Just sit back and allow that. We want you to just get present to your breathing and the rhythm of your breathing. Just keep doing that. Now, as we go through the exercise, some of you will start noticing a burning sensation or through your body. You may start noticing that. Now, don't worry about that. Just keep being present to your breathing and the rhythm of your breathing. Notice that even with your eyes closed, you still see images. They may look like flashes of color or a Twilight Zone type of effect. Or you may see darkness with little speckles of light, but you see it. Now, I just want you to notice that. Simply notice what you see and notice your breathing. Just keep noticing that. And again, you may feel like a burning or warm sensation. And for many of you doing this exercise, you'll actually start feeling hot. Okay? So don't jump up and turn on the air conditioner. Just stay with the exercise. Just stay with that exercise. Just Simply notice what you see and notice your breathing. Now, as you feel those sensations of heat, that is normal. That is energy that's being released, that has been stuffed away. It's been energy that's there for you, available, but it's been suppressed, and you haven't been present to it. So again, you may feel some warmth. You may feel that. Now, within the images, I want you to notice something. It's right there. It's right there. And it's tiny, but it's starting to glow. It may be a speckle at first, but it's starting to glow. And what you'll notice is that it's a glowing heart. Now, it may be off in the distance or shrouded by the flashes of energy. Just keep looking, and you will see it form. Just keep looking. Now, some of you it may be difficult. You may not be seeing the glowing heart, but it's there. Just trust yourself. It may be shrouded. It may be with the pattern, the twilight zone, or the colored effect that you actually see with your eyes closed. It may be struggling, but it's going to come loose and be present for you. Just keep looking, and you will see it form. Now, whether you have a small glowing heart or you're able to see like a big glowing heart or just a little tiny speck of the heart, see if you can bring the glowing heart into total focus as best you can, but just allow to relax and be present. Now, notice that you can move the glowing heart around and round. Where, yes, that's right. You can move that glowing heart around and round. Now, move the glowing heart from your eyes and your head to your neck. That's right. You can move that glowing heart down from your head and eyes to your neck. Notice the warmth and love in your neck. Notice it. It's right there. It's right there. Notice the love and warmth in your neck. The glowing heart is moving to your neck. Some of you might have had tight muscles, especially around your neck. You might have had a heavy load on your mind. Just let the glowing heart move from your head to your neck. And just be present to the warmth and love in your neck. Now, move the glowing heart from your neck to your shoulders. Move that glowing heart from your neck to your shoulders. Notice the feelings of release. Notice the warmth and love. That's right. There's plenty of energy. There's plenty of love. Let it move from your neck to your shoulders. Let it sit there. Let it expand itself out from your shoulders to your arms. Let that love, that warmth, that glowing heart move to the tips of your fingers, your shoulders, arms, and the tips of your fingers. That's right. You can move that glowing heart. You can move. Your glowing heart? It may seem small, but it's powerful. Let that glowing heart go from your shoulders to the tips of your fingers. Notice the warmth and love. Now move the glowing heart from your shoulders and arms to your midsection. Now notice the burning sensation seemingly push away stress and anxiety. And it's just pushing it into your down and out. But let it go to your midsection. Now you may feel some burning in your lower back as the warmth and love is pushing through, as the energy is flowing. Just be present to it. Just be present to that glowing heart. That glowing heart, the warmth and the love. Now we want to move the glowing heart from your midsection down through your hips, legs, and all the way to your toes. Notice if there are places in your body you have to exert more intention to move the glowing heart. There may be, those are the areas where things have gotten stuck. Yeah, that's that issue. Yeah, right there. It's materialized and manifested in your body. But the glowing heart, the love and the warmth from that glowing heart, let it wash over that area. Notice how you can concentrate that glowing heart. Now I'm going to give you a few seconds. I want you to just be with the glowing heart as it's moving through your legs and your toes. Now I'm going to be quiet for a minute and let you just experience the warmth and the love of the glowing heart. Now notice your breathing, and notice how the glowing heart is glowing brighter. Wow, that glowing heart is becoming brighter. You are being filled with peace and energy. Now, just notice that. Notice your breathing. Notice that you're noticing your breathing. Notice that you're noticing your glowing heart and the warmth, energy, and love. Now, in a minute, don't open your eyes now. In a minute, I will ask you to open your eyes slowly and naturally come back to the conversation. Just relax and be with the glowing heart, breathing, and energy. Please slowly open your eyes. Okay, slowly open your eyes. All right, great, great, great. Now, okay, how does everybody feel? Yeah, now you can do this exercise at any time. Okay, the presence, the love, and energy, and to have that energy flow, be released. Now, next, I want you to do the following. Okay, because, we have work today, I know, so you're like, oh, I'm into the exercise. Okay, nope, come on back. Now, I want you to list the following categories: romance, money, health. Okay, romance, money, health. Under each category, write one thing you have been putting up with, trying to change, or giving up on ever, 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 ever making a difference. Okay? So we want you to write those things down, okay? We have under romance, just one. I know some of you, but I got 4, 5. No. Just pick one thing you have been putting up with, trying to change, or just giving up on, ever making a difference. Now, next to each item, write the reasons you have this issue. Now, be as truthful and honest with yourself as possible. So you might look at it as painting the reality, but you want to write down all the reasons why you have to put up with, or you've been trying to change, or you just been given up on that it'll ever make a difference. All the reasons, all the ones you can. Now, I'm going to give you about a minute to, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. The divas over here looking at me, don't give them a minute. They got to look at their list. So I'm not going to I'm going to give you 2 minutes, okay? And to give you a chance, on the diva and the key over there, up there, you should give them 3 minutes, but we're not going to do that tonight. This is not the workshop on Saturdays where we have that much time, so we have to kind of do it. Now, and Diva Nikki agreeing with her. I got both of them over here pointing at me. Give them another minute. Give them another minute. That's why I'm talking, so that you can get another minute in, and they won't be picking on me. All right. Now, if you wrote the categories, romance, money, health, and put the one thing that you've been putting up with, trying to change, or giving up on ever making a difference, that'd be like one thing for romance, one thing for money, one thing for health. Okay, now, before we get back into it, I want you to stand up. That's right. We're going to stand up a little bit. All right, stand on up. All right. I want you to stretch. We're going to stretch some more. Come on, get on up. Stretch. Come on, stretch. Let that energy flow through your fingers. Stretch that leg. Stretch that other leg. Stretch it out. I'm 95 years old and I'm stretching. So you can stretch too. Now, I'm not really 95, but I'm close to it. I'm 92. But stretch. Get that energy going. Just think, if as you got older, you got more energy, you got more love, you had more success. Wow. Instead of plateauing or diving out. Hey. Now next, I want you to sit down, make yourself comfortable, remove anything from your lap, and guess what? We're going to do the exercise. Now I want you to close your eyes and listen to my voice and follow the instructions. Now I want you to notice your breathing. Simply notice your breathing. Get present to the rhythm. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Notice that even with your eyes closed, you still see images. They may look like flashes of color, a twilight zone, or speckles of light. Simply notice what you see and notice your breathing. Again, you may start to feel sensations of heat that is normal, that is energy being released, that has been stuffed away. Now, within the images, notice your glowing heart. Again, it may be off in the distance or shrouded by the flashes of energy. Just keep looking, and you'll see it form. Just keep looking. Now, see if you can bring the glowing heart into focus. That's right. You got it. Yeah, that's right. Remember, don't get distracted. Your glowing heart doesn't have to be as big as a house. It may be some tiny, but TNT comes in a small package. Let it come on out. Now, pick one of the things on your list. Don't open your eyes. Just pick one of the things on your list. And bring the image into focus. So if one of your things you've been putting up with is lack of wealth, bring that image of lack of wealth into focus. Now, hopefully you got a little more specific, but if that's fine, we're going to work with you. We got 4 more sessions. Notice the glowing heart is still present. That's right. The glowing heart didn't go away. Even with the image, it's still present. Now, move the glowing heart so it surrounds the issue. Move the glowing heart so it surrounds the issue. Wow. Now, I'm going to give you a few seconds to be with that. Notice your breathing and any warm sensations. Notice the glowing heart seems to envelop the issue. And only the glowing heart stands out. Wow. Now move the glowing heart from your eyes and head to your neck. Notice the warmth and love in your neck. Now move the glowing heart from your neck to your shoulders. Notice the feelings of release. Notice the issue has disappeared. Notice the warmth and love. Now move the glowing heart from your shoulders to once again, notice the burning sensations out, how they seemingly push away stress and anxiety. Now move the glowing heart from your midsection down through your hips, legs, and all the way to your toes. Notice if there are places in your body you have to exert more intention to move the glowing heart. Notice how good it feels as the glowing heart travels down your body. Now, notice your breathing and notice how the glowing heart is glowing brighter. You are being filled with peace and energy. In a minute, I'll ask you to open your eyes slowly and naturally. Come back to the conversation. Just relax and be with the glowing heart, breathing, and energy. Now, in 10 seconds, I'm going to ask you to slowly open your eyes. In 10 seconds. Please slowly open your eyes. Ah, wow. Now, most people find after doing the exercise a sense of energy and vitality, less stress about the issues they're working to resolve. Now, take out your list. Take it out. Under each item, I want you to write where the presence of love is missing. Okay? Next, okay, go ahead and write that down. Let me just give you a minute, jot it on down, and I'm glad the divas are here. They're telling me slow down, give you a chance to write. You know, I kind of had that thought of where I think the pen should have already wrote it out on the paper. That may not actually work in this reality, but I'm working on my reality. I had that happen. Now, okay, now, all right, let me give you another minute. All right, okay, all right, Nakia, you don't have to give me the evil eye. You know, I tell y'all, working with the divas can be very, very good if you very good to them. Because if you're not good to them, the divas tend to throw stuff at you, you know. Now, next, write the conversation you would need to create and with whom to bring love to the issue or the conversation, you know, or the reason. You would need to give up for love to be present. So let me just say that again. Write the conversation you would need to create and with whom to bring love to the issue or the conversation, aka reason, excuse, you would need to give up for love to be present. Okay, so write that down. Now, one of the areas for me was I had a favorite aunt. I mean, she was favorite aunt in the whole world. No, you're not supposed to do that, but favorite aunt. And, well, let me qualify it on my father's side. That way I only have half of my family mad at me, but on my father's side. But really, she was my favorite aunt. She, if I went to the top high school in Chicago because of my aunt. I experienced the world because of my aunt, because of this aunt. And she was my favorite aunt. She inspired me to reach higher, to learn, to not be the typical black kid growing up in Chicago. And this was years ago. And I've always thanked for that. But what happened was there came a time where me and my aunt became like estranged. And what happened was it was a matter of faith. And sometimes people in their faith, I'll just say that they get carried away with their passion to the point where it kind of ends up being self-righteous. And we all know that whether it's faith, religion, business, whatever, when people start being self-righteous, the love goes out the window. And so for a long time, I have been putting up with, putting up with that we were just not going to be able to get back together. That, hey, you know, I love her, but you stay over there, I stay over here. And that was how we were going to tolerate our relationship. And I actually did this exercise, and as I'm doing this exercise, and I don't know why I picked her, but I picked her. Like, okay, hey, look, you know what? Me and Auntie ain't having it no more. And as I did the exercise, I actually got present to how much I love my aunt. And I also got present to that maybe I could just be responsible for our relationship. Not her, me. That I could be responsible. And, you know, I called her up and I just told her, you know, Auntie, wow, you know, it seems like for years we haven't really talked, whatever, and everything. And, you know, and I had to really, really apologize because you made a choice with your faith. And I was left like you didn't love us anymore, that we didn't meet your standard. And you never said that. And I got that you love us all, you wanted the best for us. But the way it landed for me, and that's not you, that's me, because I control my interpretations. And I was like, Auntie, can you just forgive me for that? Because without you, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I wouldn't have learned the things I had. I wouldn't have had the opportunities that you gave for me. And she was like, oh, Ronnie, she was just blown away and in tears. I'm just so thankful. And she was, you know, Ronnie, you know, you're my nephew, and I love you, and you've always, you know, done good for people, and I'm always proud of you. And I'm just really thankful that you said that. And I know you have your faith, I have my faith, but we still love each other and we family. So, that was really, really great. And she died 2 weeks later. She died 2 weeks later. And before she died, every card I ever sent her, she put on top of her fireplace. And when my father came, he was like, "Son, boy, she must have really loved you. Look at all these." And that wouldn't have happened. That wouldn't have happened. So I'm glad you did the exercise. We hope that you got a lot of value out that exercise. And you can do that daily. You can modify it, but it's right there available to you. Telling me that I took up too much time, so they're getting ready to beat me down. But I want you to stay tuned. We're getting ready to take our prosperity break. That's right. We're taking the prosperity break. And after the break, we're going to have a really neat section coming up with Diva Nikki. It's creating loving conversations for action. Okay? Now, we're going to give you, let's see. They gave me the note. We're going to give you 6 minutes on this break. Enjoy the diva thought and enjoy the music. I think we got a diva thought from Shiny the Poet. That's right. We got another diva thought from Shiny the Poet and a little music from Lindsay Webster. We want you to, and if you need to take a break, but the time is now 7:42. We'll be coming back at 7:48. Enjoy your break.
Jump on it. When you have an idea, jump on it and make it happen. The reason you have the idea is because you're the person who can bring it to life. When there's something that must be done, get busy and do it. Wait until later would just make it more difficult. So be easy on yourself and get it over with. When there's something that you really love to do, start working on it and make it happen. If you put it off until someday, that someday will never come. Don't just know it or see it, feel it, or plan it, or wish for it. Act on it. You can make things happen right here, right now. So do it. Every situation presents you with opportunity to add to life's substance. The longer you wait, the more opportunities you miss. Jump in, jump on it, and make the most of the awesome opportunities right now. Right now. I am Shani the Poet, the original Sunshine Princess of Poetry. You've been listening to Diva Thoughts. Visit us at prosperousdivas.com. You can check me out at shanithepoet.com.
Come over you. Hear the music within. You gotta trust it. Don't be afraid to feel what you do deep within. Be cool, know what you do. You gotta Be cool, so what you do, you gotta take time and take it. You gotta get it right because you don't want to. You know you gotta desire. Be cool, so what you do, you gotta take time and take it. You gotta get it right because you don't want to. You know you gotta desire. Be cool, so what you do, you gotta take time and take it. You gotta get it right because you don't want to. You gotta desire. Be cool, so what you do, you gotta take time. You gotta get it right because you don't want to. You gotta desire. You gotta desire. Be cool, so what you do, you gotta take time.
All right, welcome back from the break. Well, we're getting ready to have a little conversation with one of my favorite divas, Diva Nikki. And I think we'll be discussing creating loving conversations for action. And I know you're looking at the lady with the money, and that is not Diva Nikki. Diva Nikki would have at least $100 bills.
Speak it. Receive it. Yes. Yes. Yes.
All
yes,
right.
yes, yes, yes.
Take it away, Diva Nikki.
Yes, yes, yes. Exactly what Ronnie said. Good evening, everyone. So glad to be here. So, talking about creating loving conversations for action. First, I want to say that this is very good for me. It's something that I personally am working on daily. So, what is a loving conversation for action? It is simply being nice and caring. Have you ever told someone you love them, expecting them to take the words to heart and get in action, and they did nothing? Expressions of love are different than loving conversations for action. Expressions of love may get us in action. Usually, they make us feel good in the moment. Loving conversations for action keep the momentum going or jumpstart our efforts for fulfilling our dreams. The easiest and simplest loving conversations for action usually starts with guess what? A question. So, we have a prosperity exercise for you that you can use every day. Prosperity exercise. Now, this is a really simple and, believe it or not, fun exercise. So, we're going to give you a few minutes to write down what you love about your life. And as you're doing that, yeah.
What do you love about what do you love about your life, Diva Nikki?
What I love about my life is that it is surrounded. I am surrounded with love. I'm surrounded with support and strong people that help me even when I don't feel like I need or want their help. And that's what I love about my life. I love about my life that I'm surrounded by the presence of God in everything that I do. And a loving and forgiving and gracious God. I love that about my life.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me let you continue.
Okay. Now imagine that money was not an issue. You have all the money you desire. Your finances are totally handled. Now, I know some of y'all right now are like going, yeah, right. Imagine what? That's right. Imagine that money was not an issue. You have all the money you desire. Your finances are what you love about your life.
Wow. Let's see here. Let's see. I love that yacht that I bought for myself. Yeah. No. I love I didn't buy a yacht because I'm too cheap. I love the yacht that my rich friends let me use, and I don't have to pay for. And I can
frugal
imagine
way.
I can imagine now.
That's right. That's what it's about, and it made you laugh, it made you smile, so that's great. And that's what it's about. So now, imagine you are in the perfect romantic relationship you have always dreamed of. That's right. They say they don't exist, but you found it, the perfect mate. Now write what you love about your life.
All right. Okay. Hey.
Okay, hold on. You got
so
some
Beyonce
more here.
got that. I'll say so. Beyonce got that divorce, and
now imagine you are 10 years into the future. Write what you love about your life. Go into the future. What do you love about your life? Now, imagine.
Okay, give them the. Hey, y'all were doing it to me. Give them a minute to write.
Okay.
Y'all were picking on me. Now they're 10 years into the future, doesn't give them a minute, Y'all were picking. Y'all were all over there looking at me, That includes you, Diva Nakia. I just didn't mention you. And Diva Shiny. And part of the part of this exercise, which is really great, what you're doing, Diva Nikki, is especially with the future, and it's the future that gives you who you be in the moment. The future you're living into. Wow.
Okay, everyone. We're going to move right on along now. Feel free to continue to jot down. I'll go back and jot some more things down, but we're moving right along. So, now, imagine your spiritual needs and desires are fulfilled. Write what you love about your life. Now, take the time there. Give you a few minutes on that one as well.
The one of the things about this exercise, and it's really great, people live in imagination, and
Mm-hmm.
and but what gives them power and freedom is being in reality. So even though you said imagine your spiritual needs and desires are fulfilled, okay, all right, okay, you can imagine that. But as you actually write down what you love about your life in that context, you can start bringing reality.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also see where to step forward if there are areas that are missing.
Mm-hmm.
Your spiritual needs in the present may not be fully fulfilled. And doesn't mean that you're not don't have faith, and you're not acting consistent. But sometimes there's a bigger desire that you have, some a need that, like, you might be happy with. My relationship with God, I'm great, but I have a deeper need, and usually that might manifest in ways that you make a difference.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it can go that way. But it and most of the time we're not present to what we love about our life. We'll list three or four things. Well, I got my mama, the this, the that, and but you got a whole lot of life.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That is so
You
true.
got a whole bunch of life.
That is so true, Ronnie. Okay, I think we can move on to the next one. Now that we've done that, write what actions you see yourself taking within the next few days from doing the exercise. And see, the purpose of this exercise was to give you an easy way to generate a conversation for love that will move you, not somebody else, but move you into action. And you can use to move others into action. See, it's like this. You take a step, they take a step. You take a step, they take a step. But the first step begins with you.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
so let's give you a couple of tips here, okay? So, tip number one. If you have a voicemail or automatic email response in your message, ask the person to share what they love about their life. See, this is how you get others talking about themselves. Now they are engaging because you took an interest in them.
Mm.
Tip number two. If you're on a job interview, talking to clients, or networking as people to share, ask what they love about their life. Once again, getting others to talk about themselves. You might be amazed what people share and how love is building the relationships, clientele, and wealth. So, share what you love about your life and the difference this exercise makes for you.
That was actually an instructor note for the instructor to share.
Right. I do gather that. I was hoping you wouldn't call me out on that, Ronnie. I was like, yeah, if you just say it out loud and just sit quietly.
Yeah, right. After you and Nakia done picked on me all first part of the workshop, you're not getting away. But I will share. Whenever I do this exercise, I always find that there's something about my life that I love that I've glossed over. And you know how, like, if you don't appreciate something, it'll go away?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times when I'm doing this exercise, I'm looking at things that I might have stopped appreciating. Like, I love them, but I'm not appreciating them.
Right.
And it kind of forces you to, as opposed to just saying here's what I love about my life, but when you have to actually keep asking, okay, what else do you love about your life? And
Right.
when we have the Prosperous Divas workshop where we're have a weekend and we're working, we have you do this exercise for about an hour, and people come out floating because they see all the ways that they love their life that they don't express, that they kind of take it for granted, put it in the background. So whenever I do this exercise, the big thing is it has me appreciate the people in my life deeper.
Yes. Yes. And when and sharing, thank you for sharing. I'm going to share, more about myself and what I love about my life is I love that I have the ability to express myself and the freedom to do so unapologetically. I love that I can be true to myself, even if being true to myself does not fit anybody else's desires or their reality, their expectations, or the norm. I love that I am free an entrepreneur, that I am free to act on my gifts and my talents and see the joy that they bring to me as well as others, but to do them first out of my love and my ability for them. And I love that I love that I have good health. I love that I am in a position to help other people sometimes in ways that they don't expect and vice versa. And I love the universe. I love learning and having access to knowledge at any given time, whether I go to a library, a bookstore, or Google and YouTube. I love that I have access to knowledge.
Wow. Well, they are throwing up the little flaggies for us. Diva Nikki, we're going to have to take a prosperity break. And up next, Manifest in Love, the magnet, the magnet for wealth. Now, we're going to return at 8:10. We're going to be kind of super fast, but we want you to kind of look at your work, keep doing keep writing down what you love about your life. Keep dig deeper. Ask it again, add to that list. So the time is 8:04. Bring us back at 8:10. Enjoy.
More capable. You are capable of more than you think. However, to tap into that capability, you must indeed think you can. It's good to be realistic, yet you don't want to sell yourself short. Consider all good things you've done. Know that you can do much, much, much more. Yes, you will make mistakes, and yet they are a necessary part of the making progress. You are here to learn and to grow more capable, so pay the price and do it. Whatever progress you've made, you can go beyond it. No matter how much you've done, there is so much more for you to do. At any age, in any condition, in any situation, you can get better. Life is constantly changing, and you can make those changes positive ones. You've come a long way, so keep going strong. Have the courage to continue living your destiny and achieve more and more with each passing day. I am Shani the Poet, the original Sunshine Princess of Poetry. You've been listening to Diva Thoughts. visit us at prosperousdivas.com. You can check me out at shawneethepoet.com.
When her tank empty, that's just her style. Her shoes are furious. Oh, she shops and rocks second-hand clothes, and it might as well be gold. She's not in debt, and she's rich in her soul. She's easygoing and carefree. Never can tell when her tank's on E. That's just her thing. Yeah, that's just her thing. In all situations, she never complains. No. She's fine. Yeah, she's fine. Oh, my, the girl is fine. She's fine. Yeah, she's fine. Oh, my, the girl is fine. She works hard every day of the week. She cuts back and bargains to make her ends meet. Her story needs to be told. She ain't got a lot, but she's rich in her soul. She's so patient and carefree. Never can tell when her tank empty. That's just her style. Yes, that's her style. In all situations, she never complains. No, she's fine. Yeah, she's fine. Oh, my, the girl is fine. She's fine. Yeah, she's fine. Oh, my, the girl is fine. My sister, woman and mother, you give birth to nations. You teach them and preach them love unconditionally. To some you have nothing, but you have conquered all. Standing tall and strong, suffering long, but patient. Simply, unequivocally alive. She's fine. Yeah, she's fine. Oh, my, the girl is fine. She's fine. Yeah, she's fine. Oh, my, the girl is fine. She's fine. Yeah, she's fine. Oh, my, the girl is fine. She's fine. Yeah, she's fine. Oh, my, the girl is fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine.
Welcome back. Now we're going to move with a little velocity here. I do apologize, but we're going to make it good. Manifesting love, the magnet for wealth. Yeah, love. You ever heard the line, ain't no romance without finance? Now, you you have you ever noticed that if you really if you take a guy, a guy meets a new girl, and he's like, wow, you know what? I love this woman. I love this girl. The guy start, cleaning up his act again, shaving, getting neat, trying to make sure he got his money right, so he could make sure that, if he takes her out, the credit card don't get declined, and women will spend money to go get their hair done to impress that guy, and which costs. And love will move you to have wealth, love for another person, love for someone's well-being. It'll move you, and it naturally attracts. Where is the love? Love never fails. Love is personal and impersonal. Love will remove the baggage. Generating love and attracting wealth intentionally. So, we're going to do a little exercise. And I want you to list the following categories: romance, money, health. Under each category, write one thing you would love to have manifested in the next 7 days. Under each item, write what you love about that item. Write it out. I love this. Now, write what you love about what you love. Continue this exercise until you are present to your own love. Okay? So, all right. Now, you want to continue this exercise until you are present to your love. So, keep writing it. Now, for each thing you want manifested, say the following affirmation 10 times. Now, this is an ancient way to create power and results. From biblical days, it was a tenth. I give ye a tenth. And it's old, ancient, forever. Now, I'm going to say this slowly because I didn't put it on the board for you, but here's the affirmation. Divine love foresees everything and richly provides everything now. Okay, that's the first sentence. Divine love foresees everything and richly provides everything now. The perfect results of divine love appear now with ease. The perfect results of divine love appear now with ease, speed, and peace of mind. And we want you to write what is present for you after saying the affirmation. Now, go get to writing. Now, remember, under each item, write what you love about that item. Write what you love about what you love, and keep writing until you're present to your own love. Say the affirmation 10 times, and then write what is present for you after saying the exercise, after saying the affirmation. Now, we're not really giving you a break. We're just giving you time to work on this part of the exercise because it's critical. So you can sit back, listen to the diva thought and the music while you're doing the assignment, and we will be right back in about 5 minutes, okay? So get to writing, and we'll be right back.
The effective you. Within you, there is a highly successful and effective person. And all you think, say, and do, let that person come out. When making each choice, ask yourself the question, what would a successful, effective you do. Every decision is an opportunity to make an impact on your life and your world. Every decision is your chance to make a positive, empowering, effective choice that will steadily move you forward. Instead of compiling a list of regrets, you can create a treasure trove of achievements. And it all starts with reminding yourself again and again to follow the most effective, successful path. At some level, you absolutely know where you want to go and what you must do to get there. Get yourself connected with that purpose and keep yourself positively motivated. Think in every moment and in every turn of events what the successful, effective you would do. And then simply make the choice to do it. I'm Shani the Poet, the original Sunshine Princess of Poetry. You've been listening to Diva Thoughts. Visit us at prosperousdivas.com. You can check me out at shanithepoet.com.
Turn up the radio, let the music flow. I'm happy just to be alive. My life's been rearranged, the rules have all been changed. Now I'm trying to survive. Suddenly I am walking into the unknown, without a clue where I'm going. I'm forced to make choices out here on my own. So I've got to be strong. Without you, I'll go on. Without you, I'll be strong. Without you, I'll go on. Without you, I'll be strong. Life can be so unfair. No one seems to care. Then you find yourself alone. What am I doing here? Time is my greatest fear. Afraid I'll end up going home. There's nothing in the world will pull me down. This time I know where I'm going. It took all of my strength just to turn me around. There is no stopping now without you. Oh, without you I'll go on. I will be
Welcome back. I think we have a little conversation to wrap up our session with Diva Nikki.
All right, all right, all right. Now, earlier we talked about having conversations for love to action. So now we're going to talk about managing conversations for love and wealth. So here we go. Excuse me here. Managing conversations for love and wealth. Create a possibility for love. Excuse me, hold on, please.
The mere thought of creating a possibility for love has hit the diva. But
had to clear my throat there. I'm okay now.
Had to clear your
Create a possibility for wealth. Your future creates who you are being in the present. Be, do, have. Keyword in all of this, though, everybody remember this. Create. So let's see here. Be, do, have. List the following categories: romance, money, and health. Under each category, write 3 results you desire manifested in the next 7 days. Next to each item, standing in the future, answer these questions. Who was I being? Who was I being that the result I desired was manifested? What actions was I taking based on who I was being that had the result manifest? What do I have from being the person who did the work to generate the results? And what possibilities do I see for myself and my life? For the next 7 days, share that possibility as boldly and responsibly as possible. This, y'all, is the first step in managing conversation for love and wealth.
Just want to put in now. Remember that Diva Nikki said this is the first step. So we didn't give you all the steps in managing the conversations for love and wealth. We didn't give you all the steps, and there are more steps, right, Diva Nikki? There's at least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right?
Yes, there are. Yes, there are.
At least, you know.
Mm-hmm. We are just getting started.
We're just scratching the surface, so just want you to, don't get carried away thinking that, okay, I got the steps. No, you got one step. And but something that again that the divas, Diva Nikki, Nakia, Shani, Goddess Brenda, Quiet Storm, we've all looked at is that do the work. Don't think. See, people will do this, and they will think the assignment. Oh, well, I know what that does, and then don't do the work. And then they come to the next session, and we go, well, what did you get out of the work? Oh, well, I had a little bit of this, a little bit. But basically, they had a little bit more than they normally, produce. Now, that doesn't mean that, and I need to qualify that, because sometimes, and many times, people will not do the work and produce an extraordinary result. Extraordinary result. And they'll fool themselves into saying, hey, you know what? I didn't have to do that work. I got enough from being in the in the class and the workshop where just, you know, what I heard, that was it. And they applied some stuff. That is called cheating yourself of the result. It's not cheating us. You paid us. We already got our money. But you're cheating yourself. Just think if you put in 20% of the effort and you got an extraordinary result. Well, what would have happened if you just did the assignment like 100%? You know, that extraordinary result might be even more extraordinary. Actually, it may blow up so big that you have to like totally transform the way you operate. And oftentimes that's what stops you from doing the work. Now, Diva Nikki and Diva Nakia do something that I don't do. And bless their heart, they do it. I'm glad they do it. I don't do it. They do one-on-one coaching. Now, that's what they do. They do business coaching.
Yes.
Diva Nakia, the appointed time for you.com. Had to throw that plug in for Diva Nakia. But, you know, she coaches ex-offenders. Well, I'm not too big on coaching the people who aren't offenders. And her and they actually work one-on-one with people. And the biggest thing, the thing that they bring up the most is that people won't do the work. They're paying them to coach. I'm paying you to coach, and they won't do the work. And they feel bad because it's like, I'm taking this guy's money. I'm like, hey, nothing you can do about that. You're doing, if they don't want, now they have actually fired. They didn't get fired. They fired the client. As they said, if you're not going to do the work, you're not going to get the results. And then you'll say that, oh, I worked with Diva Nikki and Diva Nakia, and yeah, I spent I didn't get nothing out. And they said, no, they would rather fire you for not doing the work than have you say that the results didn't work out because it was them. So, you know, just wanted to. So if you're listening to this workshop, if you're participating, and your participation is about critiquing, trying to match what you already know, that is called the booby prize. You got the booby prize. Yay! I got to reinforce that I already know stuff that I already know. Try it on. Do the assignment. And Diva, okay, now the producer is throwing a flag up. Okay, we haven't quite ran, but we're about to run a minute over. So please forgive us. We work to be on point. Our next session is Thursday, September 29th. It is dynamic conversations for cash flow breakthroughs. Dynamic. Yes. Oh, yeah, we're going to blow, TNT. Dynamite, dynamic conversations for cash flow breakthrough. Notice cash flow. All right. Now, for those of you, it's $10 a session. For those of you, if you loved what you got from this session, come on back next week. We haven't raised the rate; it's still $10. And if you need more information so that you can register for any of our workshops and seminars, just visit us at prosperousdivas.com. And remember, Prosperous Divas, prosperity is a mindset that can be created by anyone. And for Diva Nikki, Diva Nakia, Diva Shani, Diva Storm, the Goddess Brenda, we love you. And we pray that the work that we do, the sessions, make a powerful difference for you. So until next week, come on back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. And we love you. Goodbye.